last time on the MABDR. Oh no! Off he goes. Oh, dude, I'm sitting there. Eagle Rock Campground. We're starting day 3 of the MABDR, and we camped here last night. I actually camped under those trees in a hammock. It was amazing. We were going to go to Big Bend Campground, but it was completely booked because it's Labor Day weekend. Camping right by that cliff. It was really cool. Bye, campsite. Well, starting off from Eagle Rock Campground, the northern end of Section 3 is a really nice way to start your day. Just small, almost single lane and a half width paved twisties through the mountainside. It's so refreshingly cool out. There are not many things in the world that feel this good. Just carving the corners, relaxed pace, in the beautiful scenery and perfect weather. This is just so awesome. Smoke Hole Resort. There it is. That does look like a pretty cool spot to stay. And there's the post office. I love seeing all the tiny post offices around. So we're riding through Petersburg. Volunteer firefighters out raising some money. Thanks for what you guys do. Well, just over 30 miles from our campground, we're finally in the town of Moorefield at the end of Section 3. And starting Section 4 now. It's going to be a really good day. I can feel it. Can you turn right on red here? Look at that old place. Leaving Mooresville, starting Section 4. We're into some nice, tight, twisty roads. % grade. Really enjoying these little narrow paved roads on Section 4. They're a lot of fun. And there's a tractor. That would have been a terrible thing to run into with the forks on the front. Passed a couple other bikes going the other way today. This is Horn Camp Road. There's a sign back there that said Horn Camp welcomes MABDR bikers. It's kind of cool. I often have been wondering on this trip if, you know, the people that live along the route have kind of wondered why motorcycles are coming by more often now. You know, I don't know if they would notice or how much traffic actually the route generates. We haven't seen very many people riding it, and it's Labor Day weekend, so. But anyway, that was cool that obviously they had stopped and talked to people at some point and figured out that the BDR was right along their road that they live on. There's been a couple teeny little, you know, bits of gravel, like teeny. So far, let's see, 23 miles into section 4 has pretty much all been paved, which after section 3, I'm not complaining. This is actually really nice for a little change. Really impressed with the route. The guys that plotted it and planned it, you could tell a lot of work went into it, and it's really nicely strung together. I'm really loving it. There's nothing I would have changed. Back on a road with stripes. Super scenic though, look at this. Riding up along this ridge line, and a nice vista out in front of us. And grass in the road. Ah, I'm gonna crash. I think it's kind of funny until you crash on it. But I still think it's funny because I haven't crashed on it. The fact that people freak out about grass on the road, that is. Some big bore super bikes. No greater sense of freedom have I ever felt than when I am on my motorcycle. I mean, just standing on the pegs and basically just gliding over the hilltops through the countryside is just one of the best feelings. Wow, just hill after hill. Continuing on, section 4. So far, 99.9% blacktop. Low water bridge, do not cross when flooded. Cool. Oh, this is cool. I think this is the toll bridge. Yeah, I think so.
Right, I got some.
Hi.
Hello.
I'll pay for us both.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that certainly was different. Huh. Maryland History. Michael Creasup Museum. Open by appointment. There's my little post office. Old Town, Maryland. Alright, turned off the main Highway 51 onto Marcus something road. And at first I thought it was gravel, but I think it's just chip seal. So technically still all paved. But we needed to make up some miles today, so it's good. It's good to have some fast roads that we can do more than 20 miles an hour on. Alright, now we're on gravel. A couple minutes later, it just turned to gravel. Let's see what Maryland gravel has to offer. On horseback, I didn't see him till the last minute. Looks like this was paved or partially paved at some point. Not anymore. Well, this has been a fun little section of gravel. Pretty smooth. There's people camping along it. Hey, another MABDR rider. Hey! He was loaded. See if he has any buddies with him, or is he on his own? Man, might be on his own. Turn here. And, yeah, so we're going to go eat soon. We're trying to go to the Oak Barrel Cafe, I think it's called, which is on the MABDR map. We should be only a few minutes from it, actually. And I'm ready for lunch. Look at this scene. Trees arching over the road and mottled light. Just looks really cool. Cruising along next to I-68, and I see a heart on the map, which means we must be real close to that cafe, I think. No, it's a gas station. I'm gonna turn in here. Ah, there it is. Oak Barrel Cafe. That's what we're looking for. It's at a gas station. We made it.
Sure felt good.
Apparently we didn't take the most direct route here. Because that was more than 8 minutes. I was like,
oh, yeah.
I know we didn't miss it because we haven't passed anything.
It's weird, it gave me 2 different routes. One was 5 minutes, the other
Yeah, we went like... Well, we had a nice lunch and kind of a long break at the Oak Barrel Cafe. We took our boots off, let them dry out. Got our socks dry again. Our boots are mostly dry now, still a little damp. But a much needed break. Well, we've got blacktop so fresh there's no lines on it. Making for some smooth riding for now. About 20 miles or so from the end of section 4, and we'll do a little lap of Antietam. Check it out real quick. We're trying to get up into Pennsylvania tonight because we're a little behind what we were planning, but we're still enjoying ourselves. I wasn't recording earlier and I hit one of those humps like that wide open and I wasn't quite expecting my front end to shoot up into the sky, and I came off my seat. It was probably pretty hilarious from the back, from Trevor's point of view. Yeah, dude, I was not expecting. I hit it and it was like.
That was pretty awesome to watch.
Holy cow. I think you can actually jump these things if you hit them fast enough. Yep, you can. Oh, that's ridiculous. want to live on that road.
It's like motorcycle whack-a-mole. You're like,
my back tire came off the ground a couple times.
yeah, dude, I was doing the same thing.
It was like, Morano, Morano. Oh, too funny. The bumps in these roads in Maryland are hilarious. It's just up and down. It's a little freaky because you can't see, you don't know how steep it is. And they, like, it's bottoming out my suspension. Oh, it doesn't help that I'm fully loaded. I mean, look at this. It's ridiculous. Those bumps are crazy.
It makes me giggle. So.
It's like, well, we made it to Shepherdstown, and this is the Potomac River. Some remnants of some old bridges over there. That's pretty cool. And we are going to turn on Canal Road, which is where? Next road. Gonna ride around some history. There's a ton of people. Must be going out on the river. Tubes, kayaks, canoes. We're going to head up into Harper's Ferry, I think. Antietam battlefield is this way. This field to the right looks like definitely part of the battlefield. There's some cannons set up along the side of the road. 8th Connecticut Volunteer Infantry Monument. Nutter's Ice Cream. That sounds pretty good. There's the entrance to Antietam Battlefield. I'm thinking at this time, since it's after 4, we'll just drive the little loop and keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, this just loops back around and then we come back out.
Okay.
Some cannons. What a huge field for battle. Holy cow. Farm. I'm gonna need to read up on the history. There's the cemetery. So many graves. Unbelievable. Shepherdstown. Pretty cool. It's a VMAX. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Right turn. This might be the fastest Honda CR-V driver I've ever followed. What's funny is her whole front dash is, she turned in front of us right before we got on this road. Her whole front dash is full of stuffed animal puppies. And she's got little dog paw stickers all over the back of her car. So she's one very speedy puppy lover. Woohoo! I mean, she's flying. It's hilarious. Is she gonna turn right? Yep. The majority of people we've been stuck behind on this trip have been incredibly slow. I mean, like 10 under the speed limit or more. Look, she's running away from me. She obviously knows the road. Wow, it got dark in here. All right, where'd we go? Jurassic Park? This is seriously hilarious. I mean, she's ripping. What are you doing? Okay, maybe she doesn't know where she's going. Or was that her attempt to tell us to pass? I don't know. I don't want to pass her. I'm getting entertainment. This is the beginning of Section 5, by the way. We left Shepherdstown. Woo! And we are now on Section 5. That was strange. Those stuffed puppies must have been glued down tight. Huh?
See that deer that was running straight at us?
A deer? No?
It was going so fast.
That was fun. It's the Shenandoah River. And we've been sitting in this traffic for a while. Looks like a bunch of people are rafting down it. Trevor and I are slow racing in the traffic. Uh-oh. 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 No! No! Oh, what else do you do in traffic but play who can stay on their pegs longest? Well, we just crossed back into Virginia. I don't think I realized we were going to do that. And then we should be heading north. This traffic is pretty brutal. Alright, now across the Potomac River. Finally getting out of that traffic. Holy cow. But look at that Potomac. It's huge. People tubing down it. That is a big river. My bike is needing this airflow. It was getting kind of toasty back there. Well, so far Section 5 Maryland countryside has been very pretty. We've gone through just a little bit of it so far. South Mountain. So the iffy thing for today is it is Labor Day weekend. Trevor and I have no reservation and no idea where we're staying tonight. We definitely prefer to camp. So we were hoping to make it up into Pennsylvania today and get up into Michaud State Forest, where you can just disperse camp, but it's 5:30. I don't think we're gonna make it, so we're still in Maryland. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna wing it, and we'll see what happens. Whoa, gravel, gravel, gravel. Woo! That was, I was sitting there talking and thinking and not paying attention. Alright, so first gravel of the trip. My ABS is terrible off-road, and I can't shut it off without turning my bike off, which is really annoying. So I just live with very weak brakes on gravel if it's a short section. Makes it interesting going down steep sections for sure. I'm pretty sure I'm going to just rip the ABS completely out of this bike at some point. This is one narrow little road. Back on some gravel. Lots of deer. I don't know if you saw that one run across, but there have been a lot of deer running across the road. And Trevor and I have ridden, I don't even know how many miles today, pushing 250 right now, I think. 260 maybe. which, you know, on a normal motorcycle day, that's not a whole lot. On the MABDR, we've learned that's actually quite a bit. So we are tired, and we're not sure where we're going to camp. So I kind of vote for stealth camp somewhere, but we didn't get showers last night because we were just on that primitive Eagle Rock Campground. All they had was an outhouse. So I think Trevor's hoping for a place with a shower. We may end up in a hotel. We'll see. I'll play it by ear. But how beautiful is this? It's like riding through a barcode. I think we're out of the land of the wavers. In other words, people don't wave up here. Down in the south, everybody waves, or at least lifts a finger. They can at least do this. Well, the MABDR, as you can see on my GPS, goes north-south. I'm heading west. There was a gate across the road, and we are getting to the point where we need to find a place to camp. So we're actually right by a place called Owens Creek, and we're just gonna go over there and see if we can beg, borrow, or steal a campsite. You know what might work? Maybe we might be able to ride around the loop and see if there's anybody else riding who would be willing to share the site. That might work. We will find out. Well, this is Owens Creek. It says reservation required, so not much chance. Reservation only. What do you think, dude?
If we have service, see if there's been any cancellations.
Yeah, I mean, there's spots that are empty.
There are.
It sucks.
You never know if they show up.
Yeah, they could show up at midnight.
11 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah.
What I was hoping to see is another person on a bike, and I was just going to ask them if they want to split a site.
Yeah.
You guys looking for a spot too?
Yeah.
Yeah, the camp host isn't there. I was doing the same thing because the reservation said they don't have anything, but I saw a bunch of empty lots.
Exactly.
But there's no, but the camp host isn't there, so I was gonna see about doing a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let us know if you get through.
Yeah, we checked online earlier, and it's just like every campground everywhere is booked.
I hear ya.
But it's Labor Day weekend, so.
Yeah, okay.
So what ended up happening here was actually a really great story. We had no reservation. We just rolled up, and this other lady had done the same thing. Her name was Karen. She was in the area bicycle riding, and she rolled up on the campground and said she was trying to find a site as well, and it was reservations only. But we decided to talk to the camp host and the park ranger, and they kind of looked at us funny and said, "Are you guys all know each other?" And we said, "Yeah, sure." And I think it was this site right here on the right in the video that we ended up getting. It had been blocked off of the There's a reservation ton.
Hmm.
system so that they could do some tree trimming. And since we were just going to be there for one night, the ranger and the host said, you guys can go ahead and use that one and just put your payment on the honor system in the firewood payment box. And so we ended up with a great evening. I wish I'd recorded more of it, but my GoPro batteries had died. But Karen was gracious enough to run into town, grab some groceries. We cooked over the fire, had a great conversation, and enjoyed a great evening camping out together. Good memories we won't forget about on this trip. Stay tuned for the next part on the MABDR. We found a campsite.